Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of February 27th, 2023. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Holeko.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
Every week, we chat about what parents are talking, complaining, and obsessing about right now. This week, we're complaining about a flip-flop on helicopter parenting and obsessing about what to tell our kids and when. We also take a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. Today, we are talking about using AI and humor to get rid of stuff. I noticed on Facebook there was a funny video featuring Walker Hayes, who I've talked about a lot on this podcast, a country singer, and he's starting out trying to sell his house using a takeoff of his very famous song, Fancy Like. And then his realtor and these two guys come in and say, no, we've made a song to sell your house using AI. It'll be fine. And then they do a video with this very silly song that, you know, in the course of being a very silly song, does mention all the features of the house and does show lots of very lovely pictures of the house. And this is apparently, there's a Nashville real estate agent, and this is what they do. They make funny videos to sell houses. And sure, it would work on me. I would rather watch that than look through a bunch of static pictures on a website. But it got me thinking about what do we have that we would like to sell that if we could do it with a goofy video, that'd be fine. Our podcast, maybe. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's stop recording right now and go write a funny song about our podcast that we could put on YouTube and Instagram. It'd be great. Professional writing services also, maybe. But, you know, how well would it go over, do you suppose, if you made a funny music video about how your kid didn't finish his homework and send it to the teacher?
It'd be worth a try.
I know.
Your kid would probably rather write a funny song than do his homework. So
Mine would. That's 100% true.
Yeah.
Tell him next time that he's just too bored by the math. That how about a rap video? Fire up Chat GPS and see what we can do.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of just random stuff in my house that, that my husband has agreed that we should sell or otherwise get rid of. Mm-hmm. And it's sort of like, it's not, most of it is not to the level of like, let's take pictures and post this on Facebook Marketplace or whatever.
Right.
It's more like if you were to have a garage sale, but no, thank you. I don't want to do that either. So can I have a video where I just walk around and point at stuff and say, you can have that, you can have that, you can have that, you can have that. Just make me an offer.
That's right. Just talking about all the random things.
Yeah.
That would be such a good idea.
That
if
really
you just
would
did
be.
a little video tour or you know what would be even better if you did a video and then in the video your items would be hyperlinked. And then the person could just like click on it and then they could go and purchase it from you.
Yes.
And then come pick it up without even talking to you. If you could just put it
contactless
out on the lawn.
Yes, here's my Venmo. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like, then you don't have to engage at all.
Yeah, and I feel like the AI could be explaining, what these things are and why anybody would want them. So I don't have to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Product copy is not necessarily what my area of expertise is.
Yes.
Right.
So that's why I need the AI.
I did a really rudimentary version of that, I think, when I started on Instagram, because it's like, I don't take pictures. What am I going to put on this thing? I'm a word person. So I went to like a junk drawer in my desk and I just started taking old items out of it that had been there for years. And I took pictures of those and said, anybody who wants this can have it.
There you go.
I think somebody did I had some like old adding machine tape and I did get rid of that. Somebody took that. But other than that, it was just admire these random objects, will you?
Right.
So what you're talking is like taking it to the next hip level there. Videos, songs,
I mean, I don't know how
AI.
hip it is, but
Yeah, well, even the word hip is no longer hip, so
right.
I think that's about the right level.
I just need another option.
And their lingo.
Yeah.
That sounds good. You could put it, like, post it on FreeCycle, if you didn't want to get money for it.
Right. I mean, I have
free things.
Have I said this here before? I've always thought that if I did have a yard sale, I would just say, pay what you want. Like, I'm not going to go through and price everything and say, like, well, this is 50 cents and this is $2 and whatever. Like, you just right. Tell me. Like, I'm not going to haggle. I'm not going to, get 400 different stickers and just, because it's like, otherwise, I'm just going to donate it. So if you give me even a quarter, then I have 25 more cents than I had.
That's a good idea.
So,
yes.
That's brilliant.
Possibly I will pay you to take it all away.
Exactly.
Let's talk. Is that your pickup over there?
Yeah.
How many things can you fit?
Yeah. So what are you getting rid of, Nicole?
Oh, boy. I would love to get rid of a lot of stuff. No. I mean, I think I've filtered through a lot in my house itself, but I wouldn't mind selling my house at some point, much like Walker. Mm-hmm. I would be okay to kind of move on from this place. So I would definitely consider a song. That's quite brilliant. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I mean, my husband has a lot of just junk lying around, like papers and random, like, things that he's picked up at conferences, like badges and pens and pins. And like, I would just like to get rid of my husband's stuff.
Yep.
Mine I'm fine with.
For a second there, I was worried you wanted to get rid of your husband. So.
Right.
Of my husband.
I have, as we talk here, I have like 6 or 7 badges from About.com events hanging from my doorknob of my closet. So
yeah.
I may have a problem also.
Yes.
In the late 90s, early 2000s, when my husband and I both worked in magazine publishing and editing and advertising, we both had such a collection of stuff that was branded from either, advertisers or from media properties themselves. And we one time at Thanksgiving, we just brought bags and bags of it and had a Yankee swap kind of thing with all of this stuff. Do you want a baseball cap that says the Wall Street Journal? It's yours.
Right?
How about an umbrella? How about a duffel bag? Yep. Mouse pad.
Mouse pad. Gosh. It's a blast from the past.
We got them all.
It's so funny because I just saw this thing on Amazon. I'm sorry, this is a little unrelated, but it was a box full of pens that were either misspelled or there was some kind of error on them. And it's this collection of 200 different pens that were printed wrong, there was a misprint or something. And so I almost want to get it just to kind of check out, and then I could get rid of it. I could make a song about my mismatched pens.
Your weird pens.
Yep. I've got pens and they're sitting in my den.
Perfect.
Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, mostly that. And just, papers. Lots of just paperwork and stuff. There's no market for that, is there?
No, I think you got to shred that stuff.
Maybe the 50 or 60 mugs I have in my kitchen, maybe I could wax poetic about some of those.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then what you need is a really funky coffee shop.
Yes.
That wants to have mismatched,
perfect.
Random stuff.
It's got to be.
You could get them all outfitted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I got them. My husband is very unhappy that they are filling an entire cabinet and then part of another one. But it's like, I can't drink out of all of them. I don't want to drink all out of them. I have my favorite mugs for drinking. The rest are just for show, I guess, at this point. But
yeah,
their emotion, you know, as we've talked about before, I think, they have sentimental value. Liberty Science Center mug. You know, I remember going there with my kids. Lakers mug. I remember when I worked for a place that had a deal with the Lakers and they made mugs.
Now I know that one's old. That one's been around.
That has.
But, you know, so have we. Yes. And we still have so much value.
That's right. Maybe we need a song to sell what's good about us.
Just to remind ourselves.
Right. We'll play it every morning just for self-esteem, you know?
I bet that the AI would be good for that sort of thing.
Yes.
Well, you never know, listeners, when one day our script will be generated by the AI. If it's anything like the captions we get from Zoom,
oh dear,
it'll be entertaining. But for now, we are still doing it ourselves.
Yes. Rocking it old school.
But we're going to. Yes, but that's going to be it for today's round 1. Tune in tomorrow for our entertainment-themed round 2. And later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now. We're always interested in what you have to say, so drop us a comment on our website, our Facebook page, or Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.